to it.
Alright.
So, you're following Emily through this very pretty crystal cavern. There are so many crystals that are just lighting up, and it's easy to assume that these are magic crystals.
Can we just, like, feel the, like, aura of the magic coming off from these?
Yeah, some of them feel warm, some of them feel cold, some of them feel in between, some of them oddly feel like water.
So if we find a green one, don't touch it. Or we're going to have to roll a constitution saving because they're poison or acid magic.
No, some of these are just pretty looking.
Or are these regular looking crystals, or are these flower crystals?
No, these are just normal crystals that are jutting out.
Well, normal as magic glowing crystals can be.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And it's eventually a point where you guys see something odd, even for this place. An entire, like a giant corpse that's underground. You can assume easily that this is one of the ancient titans that went underground and possibly died.
It's like a skeleton?
Yep.
Just looks down and it's just eyes widen. Let's hope this thing doesn't become an undead.
Hope not.
In fact... sorry.
I assume with such a mass-sized scale, I believe it requires a lot of magic in order to, well, bring something like that back into existence.
In fact, that's where she found the crystal flowers. The Titan itself must have been something like like an Earth Titan, something like that.
Like manure.
How dare you? how dare you assume? How dare you assume this kind of thing?
I'm sorry, I missed.
Wow. Oh!
I'm sorry, I just thought it was like, it makes sense, like, a decomposing titan. Okay, so I guess the reason why they just get the flowers growing is because it's like, you know, using its flesh like compost.
And,
Thank you, it was just mold growing off of a dead body.
In fact, some of the crystals are growing on the skeleton itself.
Yeah.
And there's a suspicious-looking liquid around the Titan itself.
I don't like suspicious liquids.
Is it red?
That isn't blood, right?
It is blood.
Ew.
Titan blood, specifically.
How far away are from it?
Oh, character, I know what this is. This is a reference to Owl House, isn't it?
I was about to say.
Maybe.
I was about to say that too.
No spoiling shit, okay? I haven't caught up yet.
But anyway. But yeah. Essentially, you're high enough to where you'll be safe. In fact, you don't even see a drop-off point that looks too dangerous. In fact, the cave just looks like it has a window where you can see this once great Titan.
How far away is it exactly?
The head is about 60 feet away from you. And it is huge.
I do want to sample one of its bloods into a test tube to properly test it out later.
And Nocto gets out real quick and just looks over the edge and just says, well, after turning around, turning his head around, he says, "You first."
Just to, like, scale down from the massive cliff, I guess.
I'm saying that as in, if you want to die, go right ahead.
Oh, okay. Maybe say it more in a sarcastic manner.
What I mean is that I know how thick that kind of blood can be, but even so, I don't want to take a chance and say that thing is shallow.
Well, if we can't jump off, how about you help me kindly and see if you can... Can you grab a test tube?
Very well. And he snatches a test tube from your hand and just goes and scoops up a little bit of Titan blood, as much as it will allow, and it's hot.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
Well, thank you, Nocto. I believe I'll analyze this later.
As in, even with the Titan being dead for years, well, even centuries, it's, like, hot. Almost like a hot cookie sheet. Like a hot cookie pan that's been in a bit too long.
Oh, is Emily still with us?
Yeah, Emily is still with you. In fact, she's waiting up ahead for you guys and wondering, like, what's taking you guys so long?
Sorry.
I just asked her, I was like, so how did you find this thing?
I was just out here when I found it.
Does the town know about this giant corpse?
Yeah. Some people have been gathering things from it.
Like
I don't know what it's used for, but given what our town's like, I can assume it's for something.
Well, if I could make a hastily guess, maybe this would be part of the ritual in order to bring folks back from the dead.
Type does some regenerative qualities, I think.
So, with the right magic spells and rituals, I believe using the source of town blood might be able to bring people back from the dead as undead people.
Huh.
It's entirely possible.
I'm just gonna hold on
So
to
you're saying this is the wellspring of the town?
Basically, I'm just gonna hold on to this blood, however. Just make sure probably useful for later, or for analysts, I suppose.
Prost looks at the fallen dead titan and an ever so still flowing blood, and looks at Agata. This place is getting weirder and weirder.
Don't like any of it.
Well, let's make haste then. Hopefully we'll figure out what's going on.
You know, Prost wouldn't know about any history checks. He's not proficient or anything like that. But wouldn't we hear about stories about a giant titan roaming the lands centuries ago?
Heard legends of them, and you don't need a history check for this. You just know that, yeah, once upon a time there were a lot of titans around. Now the only one you'd know of is, well, this one, and it's pretty much dead.
Well, at least it's not a Tarrasque.
Some
Yeah, we just stumbled upon a sleeping Tarrasque.
That would be bad.
No ideas, DM.
Some legends even say they are the reason the mountains were even existed at all.
Oh.
And you guys eventually come across like a huge. Okay, it's like about maybe 30 seconds from the Titan itself, but you guys eventually come to a crossroads where you see a giant snake made of rocks, just minding its own business.
Onyx?
Oh my.
Is that a statue?
It's just slithering underneath you.
Oh, it's alive.
Oh,
That's
it
different.
doesn't notice us, right?
Emily,
it's alive.
Emily,
No,
are we
it doesn't
supposed-
notice you.
Emily, should we worry
Process-
about that?
Pose just puts his fingers to his lips and say, quietly, quietly. Like,
All right, I'm just going
we're
to
walking on the crystal floor, aren't we?
Actually, yeah, the bridge that you're walking around right now is made of very large crystals that just happen to be growing, and they ended up growing into each other.
Yeah. Okay,
so I was just gonna,
Pose.
okay.
It's like a real snake. I don't think it can hear us. It might feel vibrations.
Yeah,
I think that's
what-
worse.
Yeah, let's quietly get across here. I mean,
No.
I could see why Emily doesn't have any troubles.
It's
With
at this
that,
point-
Pose-
I don't think you'll have to worry about that too much.
Why?
Because
We
the
don't bother
because
it, it won't bother us.
because the snake is pretty much already gone by this point.
Miss Emily, should we worry about that if it ever comes out again?
No,
The snake, the stone snake.
Big was a
no, it's usually okay as long as we don't mess with it.
Okay then.
I don't know how
Oh.
that's reassuring for us, but how big was this snake was? Like, size class wise, was it large or huge?
Huge.
Yikes.
Oh,
You would not
Oh
have
my
won.
god.
Snakes.
thank you.
Why does it have to be snakes?
A stone snake as well.
Ugh.
And it's
one nasty tail
eventually-
swipe.
It's about 2 minutes later where you guys come to, and for this, I'm going to ask everyone to pop onto Owlbear.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay, so
No, you have to found those.
it's at this point where Emily has kind of allowed you guys to move ahead on your own pace, because this is your territory, not hers.
Or Miss Emily, you be safe. Probably just kind of stops and looks and like, does she need to be safe? She's already. He just says that. Never mind. Just. Oh, hold on. Where's Lexi?
Hang on, I'm getting it. Just keep going.
Oh, all right.
Sorry if it looks like I'm moving you guys. I just want to make it look like y'all are actually in the space and not like crashing into anything.
All right. Rose just looks at the party and asks, "Okay, never did one of these temple things that just." Rose just floats his face, seeing a blue firefly in front of his face, like, shoot. But should we? I mean, reminds me of Dr. White's little experiments he did on me. But should we worry about traps?
I believe so. However, I do have a compromise, and then I just basically bring out Nocto from my, chest.
Oh my fucking god.
Still using that one. The one that looks like a freaking Furby.
And
I'm
I
sorry,
think
but
he's cute.
and
Should probably be small.
Nocto poofs out.
Yeah.
It like poofs out of the chest. You know.
I'm using this temporarily until I can get mine up.
all right.
All right.
Ta-da! There's like small Nocto.
All right.
Oh,
So, the walls of this place have heavy skull motifs.
Ball motifs?
Pretty much the
Weird designs
walls are,
of skulls everywhere.
yeah, the walls are decorated with skulls.
Oh, so like it's one of those French catacombs.
Pretty much.
Real skulls or just carvings?
Carvings, just carvings.
Ah.
In fact, what's directly in front of you, newbie, is a dragon skull.
Ugh.
Sculpture or an actual dragon skull?
It's hold on, it's about right here. So, and it's even when it's looking, it appears to be looking down. It still appears to be just looking right at you.
Just for the audience sakes, what kind of features does it have? Does it look like a chromatic dragon skull? Or a metallic dragon skull?
You'd
Like,
be able to tell the difference.
Basically, Agata's
that's easy.
head-
It's on the dragon.
basically, Agata's head, but bigger.
So it's a copper dragon.
Kinda.
How can you
Can't
tell the
really tell.
difference?
They have
the
different
horns.
horns, different structures.
Different.
Wait, is it just a
Even
skull,
so.
or does it have scales on it too?
It's just a
skull.
carving.
Ah.
So
Carving of a skull.
yeah. So really, no need. So really, no need for this.
It's like when
Anyway.
when you turn the corner and you think the statue is a enemy.
Yeah.
And there are two paths. Which way do you go?
Well, I do have an idea if everyone's willing to listen.
Or
Fair enough.
Okay.
I can
I'm
simply.
listening.
I'll send out
Alright.
Nocto first and basically.
Okay,
scout
so
the group.
basically,
Go ahead.
this is all you see right now.
we've been
Everything
getting a
else-
map of this place.
Yeah, but you don't see many specifics.
Okay, so which place do you want Nocto to go first, left or right?
Right?
Pulls out a coin and flips it. Heads, we go right. Tails, left. So,
In that case,
this
flip
book-
it D2 for me.
is there like a D2? No, I need to.
Yeah, it's just
roll.
like roll 1d2.
Okay, slash. I am.
No slash. And no slash. Yeah, there you go.
2, so guessing 2 would be.
Left, yeah.
Right.
I think you said left.
Yeah.
Alright, Nocto, can you follow these commands?
Indeed.
Alright, as you go inside there, I'm just going to basically look through your eyes as I close mine.
All right.
So I'll send out Nocto to see if he can find any traps for me.
Oh, and while Nocto's searching the left path, can I just
Okay,
can Newbie just creep to the edge of the light and on the right path, and then like try to use dark vision to see if they see anything?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Right, dark vision.
I don't have dark vision.
Kobolds.
I think dwarves have it too.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, dwarves have dark vision.
So
He detects
live
no,
on-
he detects no traps in the immediate vicinity.
Can
God
I also
damn it.
Can I roll a perception check while looking through his eyes to see if I can see something that he doesn't?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Alright, perception. Let's do this.
Yeah. Yep. Dwarves do indeed have dark vision.
Alright,
that'll be a
so-
dirty 20.
20.
20!
So going this way, you don't see any immediate traps.
So far, so safe.
okay, so do I see anything? I can see up to like 60 feet in dark
You-
vision. Do I see anything on the right path?
You don't see anything, honestly. You just see a what looks to be a small pool of water.
Don't
Hey,
drink from it. It's probably infected.
And
Okay.
going this
Wasn't
way,
planning to.
Nocto sees something. I think I found something that might be of interest to all of you.
What'll that be?
I don't quite know. You might have to come see for yourself.
Very well. We'll be right
Oh,
behind you.
if that's the way we want to do it.
And
I'll-
Nocto is just clapping where you guys end up seeing a pile of bones
Ew.
scattered about.
That,
Noobie's just gonna be keeping
Other way,
an eye
going
on the
other way,
rear
Going the other way.
while everyone goes.
Alright, I guess both Scar and Rourke is just going to basically go through the passageway then. Bones. What's this room used for then?
Ossuary?
Oh no, seems a bit too messy for that sort of thing. Can I'll roll an investigation check to find if there's something hidden within these bones?
Go ahead.
Investigation would be a +5, so I have a likely chance. That would be a nat 1.
Oh no.
Okay, you find nothing. As far as you're aware, this is just a room with a pile of bones.
This is just bone dry detective reasoning right here. Rourke.
Ooh.
Rourke, do you think you can have a better shot than I can?
Let me see.
16.
16.
We're just gonna keep on guard.
Also, Noobie's is also looking at the dragon skull carving. Can I roll an investigation or something to see if there's anything special about it?
Yeah, Rourke, what you see is just initially just a pile of bones. However, you see something else. Something that looks like slime residue.
Ugh. Lime.
Oh, this was
Morning.
over?
What do you mean, Slam?
Maybe it's just a snail or slug just crawled over it?
Wait, can Scar look up?
Yeah, go right ahead.
I look up.
You just see a ceiling.
Oh, phew.
In fact, the ceiling looks to curve in, but actually curve up. But even so, it's just a ceiling.
Okay.
Is it like a natural ceiling or a carved ceiling?
It feels more carved, if anything. In fact, y'all are all surprised that this can hold anything for so long.
So, there's slime on the bones. Do you know what any of this means, Rourke?
Could have been eaten by an ooze.
Or what's the news?
Basically that of living slime. They find any unwavering adventurers, engulf them in their slimy residue, and slowly, bit by bit, they dissolve in the inside while, the slime grows bigger from mass.
That sounds disturbing.
Indeed.
Yeah.
The suspect gets basically suffocated to death, and all of their possessions will basically either be melted away or left behind, leaving a disturbing skeleton in utter horror and, dead.
Getting eaten is
Fun.
getting eaten is a cobalt-leading cause of death. You know that?
What?
Didn't know that.
Not
Yeah.
surprising.
Second
I've
leading
heard that
cause is
Tragic,
getting
but not
Sec-
surprising.
second leading cause is getting crushed by giant creatures.
Ah, yes, I may have heard something about that.
Tell you what, how many bones can we gather up?
Uh,
I mean, a
You-
lot of bones given
I'm not
Brothers
making
carrying it
anything
and
out
kind
of
of holding.
Why are
I
we
am not
collecting
making
bones?
anything.
Well,
And
it's
that's
probably
actually done.
whose bones
Well-
are on display in this museum? My bones. Your bones. Bones, bones. Bone, bone, bone.
What?
anyway. So I have an idea. In case if we basically how about like 5 feet or something, we chuck a bone down the hallway to see if it may activate any traps.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, they're dead already, so might as well use what we have.
I suppose.
I'm choosing not to partake in this. Don't like the idea of desecrating a body like this.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, maybe we could use something else.
And it's at that
Tear
moment
it apart.
where that moment where a rock falls from the ceiling. It almost narrowly hits Nocto, but it just lands right at your feet.
You okay, buddy?
I'm
That's
fine.
convenient.
I'm fine, but that was certainly odd timing.
So I guess we can just use rocks?
It would be more efficient and more catering to our friend here.
Let's take that as a sign.
Very well. I guess I'll go do some rock collecting.
Starting off asleep and collapsing.
I pick
And
up the rock.
okay, you have a rock.
Not rock hopper, of course, just the rock.
You have
Let's
collected
go,
a rock.
newbie.
Yes, you have a you have a pony in your hands that is currently in the colors of a asexual pride flag.
You have collected a rock. Zelda video game reference.
Alright, it's time to kill like the Jurassic with this.
Why do you have your hands in the air like that?
I don't know.
Felt
Felt natural.
Seems like the thing to do.
I mean,
Feels right.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah, this place is getting to us already.
Alright, keeping an eye on the rear still.
Okay.
I'm keeping my eye on the rear.
Let's chuck the rock down this hall.
Alright. Who has a very confident throwing arm?
I do.
Nocto's flying around. Currently, he sees nothing.
Alright, Scar's just gonna hand Rourke the rocks and, well, give it your best shot.
All right.
Okay, don't roll me like a don't worry about the roll. Just chuck it.
Okay. Rook
Yeet.
chucks the rock.
And it ends up hitting a specific rock, and suddenly spears come flying out and stick into the wall that's opposite of it.
Okay.
Can you mark down on the map where the spears are?
Okay, this one here.
This one here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is it like a one-time trap, or will it go off again?
I got an idea. Are the spears still out?
Yep, they are.
Rook takes out his axe and walks up and chops at the spears.
Ah, nice.
Do I need to make an attack roll or anything like that?
No. you do that.
Trap disabled.
Nice.
Oh, disable trap.
You're right. We broke a trap.
Okay.
Be gone,
Dog-
trap.
Okay, so yeah,
It's all clear now.
you basically have it. You basically have beaten the trap.
You
All
solved
right,
my
nice
trap puzzle.
Nice work.
And y'all see, and y'all finally take notice of a bit of a fiery glow that's coming from the room that's going up here.
I heard a little voice crack on that. Yow!
Quick question.
Shut up! My body's going through changes.
Before
What?
How old are you?
I'm kidding. I'm 20. I'm 21. I'm
If I had a
21.
nickel for every time I went through puberty.
My body changes. Shut up.
Anyway,
Anyway, all right.
anywho,
So before we go into that room, quick question: are the spear ends of like that trap still like in good condition, like the metal parts?
as far as you're aware, yes.
We can probably pick those up and use them for later.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
especially especially Protoss uses javelins.
Oh, they look pretty tiny for me to use.
Actually, as you pull
Think of them as little throwing knives.
as you throw the spearheads from the walls, you notice that they kinda cracked the walls a little bit. This temple may be intact, but it's still very old.
Wait.
It won't be intact for long.
Let's be careful. Like, there's an old saying I keep hearing when I was growing up. Let's be as delicate as a minotaur in a pottery shop.
Maybe one or two of us should stay behind to get help in case it collapses.
That's not a bad idea.
I
Is this
don't
gonna-
know.
Is this going to turn into like? Is this going to turn into like an Uncharted run at the end?
I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea. Splitting up the
My
party
lips are
is
currently
one-
sealed.
I don't think that may be a good idea. Splitting up the party is the last thing you ever want to do while in the middle of a dungeon.
Let's
Okay, but getting buried in it is not exactly top of my
let's just
list
have-
either.
Well,
let's just have a line so in case if something happens, like we're close enough yet far enough so it hopefully won't hit us all.
All right.
It'll just
Mile.
crush some of us.
Better than crushing it. Better than crushing us all. I'm a dwarf. I know a thing or two.
That's true.
So yeah, you want to pick up those broken spearheads, I guess?
Sure. Rurik takes a couple.
Thankfully, the worst of the damage is pretty much over. You guys pull the spearheads out of the wall with no issue at all.
Who knows? They might be able to sum up a pretty heavy penny.
The steel looks pretty good. Could be used for something.
That could be good. Alright, let's go investigate this room.
Alright, so are we all advancing?
Let's just stay a little spread out, like in a line, in case it does collapse.
Yep, that's the plan.
Alright.
By the way, Lexi.
Hmm?
You wouldn't mind if I add this in? There you go.
Thank you! I'm on a different device right now, so I don't have my picture on there.
Ah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Voila.
Voila.
Ah, yes, my name.
Voila.
Hang on.
Voila.
My evil twin.
Okay.
Ross,
So,
anyone else with
Rory.
your ass?
That's what the mimic's gonna turn into later.
So, Rory, you
God,
finally
that'd be
meet
horrifying.
your worst enemy. Books. I'm kidding.
Right.
This is just a huge room that is just filled with books.
It's just books.
A library?
It's just a big bookshelf.
Roth and Protos, can you guys move your asses? I think we're falling behind.
Sorry.
Newbie's stuck in traffic.
Oh, are you guys keeping? Oh, are you two keeping our rear? Oh, okay.
I guess we are.
We
Yeah,
are.
do you guys have night vision
Don't stay
or
too far behind.
dark vision?
Still stay
Party.
close.
Yeah, probably this will follow. Pretty much his bag of holding might be needed.
Newbie
Hey,
is just
Owen.
jumping up and down behind Protos, like, I can't see anything.
Hey, Olin, want to play poker?
Kobold problems.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, while we're done delving down the dangerous dungeon, they two decide to play poker. Because why not?
The otters can play too.
The others can play.
That doesn't help anything!
Give me a card.
And speaking of otters, a certain blinged out otter is just eager to look around for her new friend.
Oh, that's right. She's friends with the owl, the bat. Crap.
I was mainly talking about you. I was mainly talking about you.
Does anyone else want to look at the bookshelf?
I mean, I'm pretty interested.
Okay. And I just like crawl underneath I just crawl between Protos and Agata's legs and just.
That's true.
Oh,
Newbie can just like fit through all of us.
I can just like army crawl underneath all of you. It's like
Okay.
Do not go under my
That's
skirt like
very
that.
uncomfortable.
I'll just pierce his head in. Look all the box. This place is going to be crumbling and might fall on our head, so probably with his bag of holding starts just piling off, grabbing every book he can get into the bag of holding.
I don't think we need. I don't think we need all the books.
Well, this place might be collapsing and we might miss something, so...
Actually,
just
Protos,
Hmm?
as you pull one of the books, you hear a click,
Oh!
Oh,
Boy.
great.
and the door
Not
And
this
the-
again.
in the bookshelf goes in and moves to the side.
Oh.
oh.
You found a secret compartment.
Secret.
I didn't even need to roll.
No,
Da-da-da.
you just happened upon it. You were grabbing
Oh.
books, so
Yeah.
why would you need a roll for that?
Yeah, well, I was actually collecting the books. And Process blinks like, okay. Process looks of, I guess he's a false book and continues to shoving more books into his bag of holding.
In
Until he
fact,
gets them all.
That thing has a limit, you know.
Yeah, and books are not that heavy. Probably 1 pound of each book.
Depends on the book.
Yeah,
And-
what if it's like a hardback copy of Les Miserables?
We don't need it.
War
Leave
and
it.
Peace and
I have no
No,
clue he just yet.
No, try a hard copy of Lord of the Rings. All of them.
We don't need them.
Omnibus.
Don't put them in the bag.
Scaro,
Yeah.
shall I scan the rooms to make sure there aren't any more? secret doors?
Well, if you are offering, then sure.
He flies to this wall, nothing. Back to this wall here, nothing. This one here, nothing. Until he gets to this one, when he's just stopped and staring at one particular book that looks to have a shield on it.
What you found, buddy?
I'm not sure.
Scar's just going to basically hold out a hand and then he's going to like pull against the book.
Nothing happens. It's stuck, but it's pretty much in there, and it's saying that it's the latch for a secret entrance, but it's not doing anything.
What's the title of the book?
Can I try pushing it?
You absolutely can.
I pushed it.
It goes in. It like literally goes into the shelf. And this one rises up.
Before that, is anyone going to investigate if secret room Protus found, or we're just leaving it at that?
I'll look in there. Where is it?
That would be... Since Protus is close to this wall, probably this one.
Ah, okay.
Into the void.
I no clip through the walls.
Oh no.
The back room. The bathroom.
Okay, so newbie, what you found is like not much that would be important to you. This looks to be a lot of like spellcasting stuff. Like not necessarily just for necromancers, but also for like other casters like wizards, druids, all that kind of good stuff.
Scarro, I think I just found something you might like.
Yeah?
Lots of magic-y stuff.
Magic-y stuff, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get over there soon. Just give me a quick second, and I just...
Before you leave, newbie, you do see something that looks rather peculiar.
Oh?
A crossbow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
But this crossbow doesn't exactly look like the crossbow that you think of. It doesn't exactly have, like, a bow part to it. Don't get me wrong, it is a crossbow, but at the same time, it's also not.
Wait. I like try fiddling with it. Like, can I like try to find the trigger of the thing, or?
Yep. And as soon as you do, where you normally find the trigger, it shoots up an arrow. You found the trigger.
Is it a magic crossbow gun?
Yeah, actually. And
I peeked my head in. You good in there?
Yeah, we're
Did
going
it
to
go off?
Toy.
Oh
and
no!
newbie, and newbie, you see how it works. You see a rune that looks to hold, like to call up a little spike, just a tiny spike for like a latch. And when the arrow / bolt gets loaded into the crossbow, it's ready to fire. And when you pull the trigger, you kind of know the rest.
Ooh, I'm keeping this.
Do you want us to pull you out, little buddy?
But also, as you keep examining it, you see how it fires it so quickly.
Oh.
A magic circle that looks to be That looks to say something along the lines of, if you could read the spell, like runes, launch.
Ooh.
Oh, so this is a crossbow that has a catapult spell in it.
Kinda.
Interesting.
So,
Interesting.
put currently unnamed arrow shooter in your inventory.
Unnamed arrow shooter. Alright.
Do you need us to drag you out? Do you need us to drag you out, newbie?
The actual entrance is very much open. You don't need to pull him out of anything.
All right.
It's available. I'm gonna take a peek at like through these walls.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Oh yeah, Scarrow, this is where I found all those fancy magic-y stuff in there. If you want to take a peek.
Well, all right. I guess I'll give it a look.
And
Duct tape was dropped.
And Rorik, what you see, this is very much a magic armory.
Magic.
Armor.
Well,
Interesting.
Weapons.
well, not just armor, but also weapons.
Oh,
So,
all right.
like, you see
There's
you see what looks like a bubble blowing sword.
Bubble blowing sword?
What?
Oh my.
What?
I want to come look.
A spear that apparently has a fan to it. Yeah. And a peculiar looking like broadsword. Like broadsword. That almost looks like a dual-edged meat cleaver.
I didn't know we're going to have like a crossover with the magic swords.
Only reference to this is bursting at the seams. Okay, what was weapons and armor? Like I heard bubble wand sword.
Ooh, I want a bubble sword.
It's basically a sword that has like just a hollow, it's basically hollow in the middle.
Okay, and a double-edged meat cleaver.
Rourke grabs the meat cleaver and examines it.
And what was the other item?
A fan spear.
Grab everything.
Fancy.
Like, I just so wondering, is like, found anything good, Rorik? Ooh, what's this? And just pick up the bubble sword.
And suddenly you realize it's not a sword. Well, not just a sword per se. It opens up.
Well,
Which one?
The bubble sword, the bubble blowing looking sword, and it opens up, and a beam of light just shoots up.
oh.
This is essentially the Monado mixed with a regular sword.
I beg your pardon?
Huh?
Basically a laser sword.
Oh, lightsaber.
You know, thinking out of character, you know when you find good stuff, that's when like a huge boss is gonna come up.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen.
Well, I suppose we knew that going in here.
And when you let go of the trigger, newbie, the beam shoots up.
Whoa.
You can
Like
pour?
through the ceiling, or does it stop?
And it leaves a bit of an imprint on it. Not enough to make it make the temple collapse in on itself, but it certainly did a little bit of damage.
Enough to
even
make
if
you
it
think,
just-
don't stick it in your eye.
Yup.
I'm just gonna gently with as delicately as possible, just put it back where I found it. It's like,
Good call.
Let's take these with us.
oh right. Should we put it in our bag of hold? Our many bags
I
of
have
holdings?
two.
Aren't they already full of stuff?
And Agata,
Mhm.
do you have your staff out right now?
Yeah.
Do you just have it? Do you just have it have one end on the ground?
Yeah. She probably uses it like a walking stick.
Okay. Is it in your left hand or right?
Right.
So, what happens is something shoots up through your staff. It doesn't damage it in any way, but you do feel like something has happened to it that it wasn't there before. You feel some magic coming from it too. Thankfully, that magic is your own.
Oh. What?
This must have been from your god.
What kind
And
of sign?
and roll perception for me real quick.
Ooh, okay. Shoot, where did I put that? I have multiple windows open. My desktop is a disaster.
I feel
My
that.
computer just crashed.
Oh
no.
no.
Lovely.
Oh dear.
Hey! You okay?
Yeah. It's just that I'm on my phone now and I can't do anything.
Yeah, I can hear you have shitty quality voice now.
Don't worry,
Yeah, roll.
I'll just
Shitty quality.
you can still play you can still do Owen's stuff. I'll just move him around.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'll just
okay,
is
so-
your computer rebooting itself?
yes, and it just shut off.
Okay, so Agata,
Mm-hmm.
this is not a very high check. But
Okay.
as
Yeah,
you
the
look
string.
down, you see something that looks like some kind of something that would fit on the end of a staff, just like yours.
Huh.
This must be something that, even without an Arcana check, you know just from that this is something that gives the owner of the staff feel like it has more of a connection to the wielder. In short, your staff is now enhanced with magic.
Neat. So did this artifact just attach itself to the staff, or
No, it just injected a little liquid that just shot up through the staff, and it kind of made room for various magical circuit mumbo jumbo. I don't quite know how to describe it, and there's a lot more magic potential than there was earlier.
Oh.
What does Roken notice with his cleaver?
It looks to be caked in blood.
Ugh.
Luckily, not fresh.
Ew.
Ugh.
been
someone
cleaving some
share-
meats.
Can someone share the screen?
Oh, yeah, I can
And
do that.
but something you find out right then, the color of the metal actually is the same as the blood.
And a rusty?
Not quite. In fact, the blood's keeping it as pristine as ever.
Blood sword.
Magic item.
Ow.
What the hell was that?
This is a peculiar sword. It's blood red, but it's still sharp.
Yeah, it's still sharp too.
I just want to clarify that every time the music just changes to fit the scene perfectly, that's just coincidence. There's Woodwork's gonna there's a spear, so if someone wants it,
And
moves out
before
of the
you
way.
go, Rorik, there's one more thing that you see.
And that would be?
An almost glowing white chest plate.
Oh?
It seems to be. It seems to have ice as its theme from like a stalactite, like top to like almost a snowflake pattern in the undershirt.
Actively takes a look at it.
Oh, by the way, did anyone grab the? After you, Rorik.
The bubble sword wand?
Yeah, and the spear too. Are you grabbing those?
As far as you know, that spear fan thing, it's just a very big fan.
Should we grab this just in case?
You can.
I can
can.
put it in the bag of holding. Pros just picks up bubble wand sword. It's not active, is it?
Nope.
Okay, he takes it by the handle, like the pommel, in his two fingers, and opens his bag of holding and slowly puts it in.
What if it just activates the inside of the bag of holding? You see, like, and then with
Yeah,
a
I
bubble wand
really hope
sword.
that doesn't. I mean, if you want to carry it, newbie, I could just hand it to you.
I prefer this, and I just pull my emitter sword.
Alright, Pros puts the bubble wand sword.
And yeah. Also, Rorik, for the chest plate, it feels cold to the touch.
Like instinctively drops it.
But it's not like absolutely freezing. It just feels like an ice cold cup of water.
Meanwhile, the two idiots are playing Go Fish with their otters.
Yeah.
I don't
Curious who's
know.
winning.
I don't know if I.
Probably
pick up,
Maximus.
the
Again.
spear fan.
So you don't know if you want to wear it or not?
What was that?
The armor?
Yeah, I think. Can I not keep
You're right, Zero?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sorry, we just couldn't hear you properly, that's all.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Rourke's not. He's just having some.
I think
Cutting off, mate.
yeah, you're cutting out, and but I think the general gist here is that you're not sure whether or not you should carry it.
Yeah, like it's giving Rourke some bad memories.